Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Goff to throw. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down. Hold on. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. Now you three. Listen. From the gun, it's Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal. Here's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take A 21-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Motion man, sent right. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They were able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Back to his big tight end, Gesicki. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here now, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Detroit. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score Lions 28, Bengals 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on first and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill! 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Woo! And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, Goff. On target to Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 5. Throwing here is Goff. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Kill. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The ball's out. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the...
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Come on, set!
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Gibbs. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. They'll go play action with Goff. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And he'll be brought down. What will... Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They bring Chase in motion. Into space. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, Goff. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
He'll swing that out wide. And he will get into the end zone, so follow the touchdown with a 2-point conversion. And this is a 5-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Goff in the pistol. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2. They'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here comes 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.